honestly love it. Honestly, gotta love the experience. What an experience it is, isn't it? It's an absolutely lovely experience. I love it. Do you guys love it? I love it. I love it so much. I'm living the absolute dream right now. This is 10 out of 10. I'm enjoying the thrill of the hunt, some would say. Another one bites the dust. This will be the last time we're live for tonight. If it goes down one more time, I am leaving. Earlier, we got a sub, Welt Yang. I really appreciate the sub, Welt Yang. Thank you so much. Cares, hello, welcome back. Ah, Ferrari, howdy to you too. We're back again. Ah, ain't that something? Ain't that something? 2 times in one night. Oh, you love it, right? Another apologies from me is in order. Sorry guys about that. The net is being absolutely wet and wild tonight. Absolutely slippery and out of my reach for most of it. This will be the last time I come live. If it crashes and essentially disconnects one more time, that's going to be it for tonight. I will halt the Honkai Elysian Realm story content and we'll continue at another date. But for now, I guess let's tarry on. Haven't done much. I've just exited a UI. Let's tarry on, shall we? God, I must be absolutely painful for you guys to be switching between streams on YouTube. I do apologize again. Sorry. Who knows what's happening with the net? The thing is, Australia is having a power crisis. Now, I don't pay attention to the internet too much in terms of Australia, but I don't know exactly what a power crisis involves. So I'm going to blame the power crisis for this, but it probably is also like me and my just household. But yes, we are back for the 3rd time. Genshin player plays Honkai Impact Part 3. Part 3. This is the first time we've ever had a Part 3. We've always only ever done Part 2s. Let's go with this one. That's weird. Other countries I see have food shortages. Oh, Australia could probably also have that. I'm not too sure. Probably has food shortages, electricity shortages, just every kind of shortage it is. Fucking... like, just mental stability shortages. Every shortage you can imagine. Australia probably has it. What provider are you using? I believe it's Optus. I'm not too well versed, as it is dealt by with someone else in my house. But I believe it is Optus. But yes, it's not that great. I mean, Australia can eat emus if you guys on shortages, or even kangaroo. I think we do though. I don't specifically, because I don't really find those animals to be, you know, in any way good tasting. But that people do eat those, 100%, 100%. It's not a delicacy. I think it's put in meat pies. I think there's kangaroo meat pies and stuff like that. I think that is definitely a thing. Almost 1 million damage. What's funny, I tried kangaroo before, very tough meat. It is. It is, no it is. The thing is, like, kangaroos are 99% muscle. Like, they are very muscular animals. They're not very tender. It's like, because like if you see a picture of a kangaroo, and I'm assuming everyone has seen a picture of at least one kangaroo. They hop around. They are literally very muscular. Every part of their body is muscle. They are not. They are tough as shit to chew through. It's a very chewy meat. There we go, take that one. Facial, you're back again. Welcome. I really appreciate everyone coming back for the 3rd time in one night. I appreciate everyone for just finding your way back through the YouTube finding of streams. I really appreciate it. My apologies again on the internet stuff. It is 100% my fault. Or my end is at fault at least. Not my specific fault. I ain't the guy who's providing the net. But yeah, I do appreciate everyone coming back. And I thought it was a joke. No, I don't think it's so. I think if you've ever tried kangaroo meat, you will definitely remember how bad it is. You'll remember that it's... no, you know what? I'll take that back. Let me withdraw that statement. You'll remember how not positive of an experience it is. It's not bad per se, but it's not a positive experience. It's definitely just like a middle of the range. You'll just have it, and that's it kind of experience. That's the best way to describe it. Middle of the range. I stayed in Australia for 4 years. Got to try a couple of try the meat a couple of times. Yeah, once you try it, you kind of don't want to do it again. Unless you want to try it in a different way. Because I've had a kangaroo meat pie before. It's not the worst thing in the world because like in a meat pie, you've got like the sauce and the pastry crust and a few more things. But if you're eating kangaroo steak, nah. That shit needs to be cooked perfection to even be edible. It's not that positive of an experience. We go again. 1 point... Yo, my Raven's doing more damage than my goddamn Aponia. How is that even possible? Raven in goddamn Elysian Realm, kind of overpowered. Kind of overpowered. Who? Wait, was that you, Ferrari, who said that? Goddamn, you right. Absolutely correct. Someone said it earlier. Absolutely truest statement I've ever heard in my life. Let's go with this one. 2 million. She has like a blue bow, I think, as well. She's not even using a good bow. She's using a blue or maybe purple bow. Do this, then we can jump into that. Oh my god, oh my god, so many bars of damage have been dealt. Holy shit. I did like 12 bars of damage in one hit. Overpowered. I take chicken breast from Oporto or Hungry Jack's over kangaroo any day of the week. Oh, absolutely. As much as I also do not like, I haven't eaten much fast food in a long time. I used to eat it heavily, but then I was very fat, and so I stopped. I would much rather take fast food over kangaroo meat. It's just easier to get through. The process of eating kangaroo meat is very not fun. It's very tedious. Your jaw hurts after a while. You're kind of miserable because you're chewing too much. You get a headache for some reason. It's not fun. Welcome back, Ophelia. You're back. Well, I'm back too. I've disconnected twice now, I think, since you left. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Your phone is recharged. Glad to hear it. We're still in Elysian Realm, or maybe, we're just in Elysian Realm at this point. Trigger Evasion. Let's go with that one. Let's go with... And let's upgrade some stuff. Let's upgrade Elemental Breach on this bad boy. Let's upgrade the combo one, because I don't have anything else for Bodhi. I guess that's not really that useful. Let's go for total damage. Can we get a Bodhi, please? I need one more Bodhi. Actually, after this will be Bodhi. Did you pick Arrowhead in Raven? I picked the correct things. That's what I picked. I didn't specifically pick Arrowhead. I just picked the correct options. Because I only make the correct decisions. Wait, 3 waves in this? What the hell? See? Only the correct decisions. You should not use Mobius Signet. It was the nerf by Maho. It only got Mobius Sentient. I don't know. Bro, I pick whatever Signets are there that isn't bad. And at that time, out of Kelpass and Mobius, I'd rather take Mobius. Let's go with this one. Out of the two options provided to me, I will pick the best one. Restoring SP triggers lightning, restoring SP, using SP. Get a big buff there. And we go for a bit of Bodhi. You'll be in Elysian Realm for a while, chapter 2 and 3 are long. Also, I've been told. I will, yeah, we'll be here for a while, I guess. They are, chapter 2 and 3 do seem fairly longer than chapter 1 individually. Hey, what's up? Welcome back, said boy. Really appreciate you coming back. Sorry for the inconvenience of the disconnects. I can't do much about it right now. But as a quick reminder, if I do disconnect one more time, that'll probably be it for the stream. Or for tonight, that is. If there is one more disconnect. If there is. If there isn't, then we're still grinding! But sadly, if there is 3 times, and I'm out. Platinum Durandal with a fully kit made this mode a joke. I used to hate having to get all the gems. Platinum Durandal. Is that Platinus Equinox, you mean? Platinus Equinox? I'm not too familiar with all the names of the characters just yet. Let's go for Dictum. You can watch Mobius pre-nerf vid to see how crazy it was. Full-powered Mobius set nerf can crush bosses in seconds regardless of how shite the Valkyrie running. Oh. Well, I think someone told me yesterday or the day before, or actually it would have been on Friday, sorry, that like the Mobius signet used to be like infinite scaling or something like that, but then it was nerfed to be a bit more just different. I heard it just had a complete overhaul essentially. Let's go for really quickly. Let's just choose that. Let's upgrade that. PE is broken in here. Oh, hello, Cleric Mango. Durandal with the horse and the gunlance. Okay, thought so. Okay, just so I'm not too familiar with all them, so I'm trying to get accustomed to what they are called and. That kind of felt cool. There we go. It kept increasing your damage 35 per second as long as you keep the mind sync up. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know it was exactly the mind sync up, but yeah, I did hear that it had like infinite scaling essentially. I use Signet for Dudu, P, Calpe Seville, something to say. This is a lot more combo jargon that I don't quite understand yet because I do not know what Vilvi or Griseo does, so I'll keep those out of my mind for now. Basically, with Platinum Equinox, you can spam your ult and action constantly trigger weapon action signets. Oh. Will I be able to defeat Alicia? That is the real question. Wait, what? This is not going that great, boys. Well, not necessarily, but I can't see where I'm aiming. Ah! Come on, die! Die, you bitch! Ah! I don't care. Ah, fuck. Here we go again. It's not exactly where I wanted it to go, but whatever. Bro, stop. She doing the fucking Michael Jackson? What the fuck is she doing? The Thriller? Yo, Alicia, relax. I've never really gotten a close-up of what the hell she does in these fights, but she's out here doing the Thriller. Man's... relax, huh? Okay, we're doing a bit better here. I think she's dead. No, she's not. Die? Could you die, please? Thank you. I know, I'm blaming the video game, dude. It's not my fault for being that bad. I think even low free-to-play players can get the gold emblem by abusing Mobius pre-nerf, so they nerf it. Oh, okay. So was it the Mobius? We're talking about the Mobius signet or the character here? I'm pretty sure we're talking about the signet, right? Because if we're talking about the character, then that's pretty okay, interesting. But if we're talking about the signet, then that makes sense. Signet makes sense. Character doesn't make much sense. Muzan Jackson. Bro, Alicia's doing some wild stuff, man. Alicia's a wild character. I mean, we're not even at level 15 yet, so that's pretty unpoggers. I am tryharding. We've got to try hard, dude. Also, yeah, fucking Alicia, man. I'm trying to get to the next boss. I don't know when I encounter the next one, which I believe people have said is Mobius, I think, as a boss, right? I want to get to it because I want to compare Alicia to something, because Alicia is not fun sometimes. Signets, okay, cool. Okay, just making sure. Because, yeah, if the Signets gets nerfed, that's fine because it's an in-game thing. But I've heard, yeah, a character can't be nerfed because of laws and shit. So it was after that they began to call him Sire. I thought he already began to lead to a servant when the age could burn. I'm more curious about the story. I don't think anyone could trap him in the Sea of Quantum besides the Flame Chasers. Sorry, my friend, I can't imagine that any Flame Chaser could do that. Maybe Ellie could, but she wouldn't do something like that. So it might just be Kevin himself. He didn't initiate Project Stigma right away, and that's proof. Hard to say that he was doing that. Had nothing to do with Project Stigma. Jackal told me the stories of the Sire using the Kaslana name became legends and helped shape the world's serpent fate. But it seems he didn't do it on purpose. Wait, Kevin's not a Kaslana? Wait, what? If you want to learn what signets are good for each Valk, I'm not too invested into it right now because I haven't unlocked all of the signets. Once I unlock all the signets, I will then try to like build each Valk very much correctly. Yeah, Kevin is the Kaslana. One second. Sorry, man. Okay, Jackal told me the stories of Sire using the Kaslana name became legends and helped shape the world faith. Ah, yeah. Okay, sorry, I read it wrong. I thought he was like he named himself a Kaslana. Because just as a thing. I thought he was like faking it. Okay, so yeah. That makes sense. Other pioneers have been through a lot. Our age ended long ago, but they still haven't. They still have my blessings. Though. Anyway, my friend, why did you come to this time? As usual, I just came to drink and chat with you. You're certainly a special one. For most successes, the wine is just simulated. They can taste it and feel tipsy, but their minds are still hell-bent on telling them it's all fake. What's wrong with that? Shame I'm not tech savvy. Otherwise, a bar for the mind is a perfect business opportunity. Most people don't share your taste. They drink not to enjoy the flavor, but to get drunk. It matters not whether it's real. Besides, what I really look forward to is what happens after drinking. Cheers. Castellanaka. Okay. There's no Castellan. I think no Valk has ever been nerfed post-release. Just the mechanics of and meta changes. I've heard of that because of like Chinese laws, which is fair enough. Kevin was the one made Castellana. Don't know how to cook and use divine keys to. He's the original tuner. Exactly. About Mantis 3. Here we go. May talking to Alicia. Your ears. Back on this again. Of course, the proposal of touching each other's ears is still on the table. No, I'm just curious. Like Sakura, I can tell from your appearance how the surgery changed you. People of the previous era didn't seem to treat your kind nicely. It couldn't be helped. You know the nature of humanity's existence was forever changed after the descent of the 9th Hersture. Which is like the Hersture of fucking... what's the 9th Hersture? Hersture of fucking something. Sentience, dominance... Dominance? I don't fucking know. Imagine just a... No, that's 8th. Just a month ago, you were lying on a park bench and enjoying the sun with your lover's letter in your pocket. Before you know it, you're sitting in ruins and waiting for armed soldiers to distribute emergency rations. And the nightmare doesn't seem to be ending anytime soon. Under such circumstances, it was hard to ask people to treat others kindly, let alone those who look so different. I know the significance of the event and why people look down on your kind. I'm curious how you feel about it. Sakura tries to avoid talking about her unique traits because of how people treated Mantis soldiers, but you seem to embrace it. Can you blame me? I love this pair of ears. Of course you do. They're so cute, and they even twitch when I'm happy. I do want to see it. I do actually... Alicia, I would absolutely love it if you could actually show your ears twitching. That would be very, very nice. Thank you. They're so cute, they even twitch when I'm happy. So want to see? But that couldn't have changed how people saw you. Why could I care? In our age, understanding and recognition was too much to ask for. So, Hersture of Earth. Okay, so not one that is currently existing in our era. Alicia is too excited about touching May. I don't blame her, though. Neither do I. 9th Old World. Hersture of Rock. The ability to control gravity. Core retrieved by Kevin Castellana. Formed into the God Key Eden Star. Ah. Thank you. Hersture of Earth. Rockman. Control gravity. But doesn't Hersture of Reason also do... kind of the same thing? The captain is the Hersture of Earth, am I right? He's the core of the Earth. He's the core of the team because he is the founding father. He's the Earth that everyone walks on. So it makes sense. Alicia turned her eyes to May's Crimson Horns. Alicia won't care what people think, right? No, I won't. See, we really hit it off. Besides, compared to the visible side effects, the less obvious effects are more terrifying. You mean like Kelpas? So in your eyes, Kelpas's effects are not immediately recognizable type. I was talking about Mobius. To become a Mantis, she paid a dear price. Oh, what did Mobius pay? But if I could still grow old, I'd guess I'd envy her. Okay, I barely understood anything. Owl is the current Hersture of the Earth? Oh, that wasn't too elaborated then. That was a very breezed over topic. Ain't Owl? Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, now it does ring a bell, but that wasn't too much of a focused topic. So I guess that's why I forgot it. Because I think the focus Hersture of that arc was a Hersture of Rhymestar, which is the combination of the two. Yeah, but okay, fair enough. Oh yeah, he did have that kind of cinematic where he like turns like dark and vortexy, and then kind of just like disappears, I think, or like fuses. But regardless, yeah, Hersture of Rhymestar I think is a slight bigger focus in that arc. Klein! The data log from the battle just now is on the table to the right. Analysis will take another 20 minutes or so. You can just sit on the sofa and wait. The fridge has cold drinks. There are snacks on the table. The garbage can is next to the fridge. Don't get them mixed up. I finally started to understand what you call efficiency. If it wasn't like this, I wouldn't be able to finish my work on time, although I can't get it done in any time anyway. Are you Mobius's only assistant? Of course not. I thought you were the only one. A well-regulated lab needs a certain number of staff, of course. But aside from specialists who maintain the machines and some interns, our lab only has 3 permanent assistants. Me, Fuxi, and Nua. Alright, Fuxi and Nua. Fuxi and Nua make an appearance. Yeah, and that when you face out of Super Hersture Fusion, their story is super sad. Definitely, I agree with you there. Story is definitely not the happiest. much like most of Honkai. Shixel changed its name from Earth to Star because scientific stuff. I don't know, Shixel naming department is weird. Shixel in general, I think, is pretty weird. Like, you could, not naming department, just the Shixel people, like, Otto. They're pretty weird people over there at this Shixel place. Fuxi, Nua, these names I remember. So, are the other two here as well? What do you mean? They are human, not elf, not mantis. Although they entered the cryopod a long time ago, according to the plan, they should have awakened at the beginning of the new era to help. Oh! Yeah. Klein, I don't want to break it to you, but some things happened, and it's not that great of an existence that they're having right now. There's a few things that happened. Newer and Fuxi aren't with us right now. Sorry. And the limitations of the human life mean that they wouldn't be alive today. True. I'm sorry. Wait, sorry. Project Temple's a part of their job. Isn't completing one's job work done? Good. Talk about the guy starting up. There's not too much to talk about. It was the same as now. Always too much work to finish every day. What to primarily focus on. Then what are the other two responsible for? They're responsible for giving me more pointless tasks. Okay, fair enough. Otto is very weird. Imagine Hersher of Thunder May fuses with Hersher of Flamesign Kiana in non-horny way, of course. Yes, the non-horny way. Yeah, fair. That would be very epic. All the three main Hershers fuse. Hersher of Reason Bronya, Hersher of Thunder May, and Hersher of Flamesign Kiana all do the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance and become the Hersher of... What would it be? You're fusing ice, lightning, and fire. The Hersher of existence. Well, I guess the Hersher of the end. Hersher of the end is these three combined. That's the story. Explore once more. Let's do a quick shallow dive, I guess. Hersher of element, maybe. That's a Hersher of Flamestone. If you notice on the Greatsword, Kiana has all the other Hersher gems. I thought they were just there in spirit. I was told in a comment that they're kind of a bit more there in spirit for that cutscene. Are those gems on her sword, like, even as a playable character? Because I thought that was just like a cinematic thing. Let's go with that one again. Actually, let's go with that one again. It's just easier. I completely thought that was a cinematic thing, because, let's go with that one. Because someone told me in a comment that it's just because at that moment they like funnel their willpower into it and for the moment. You know, I thought it was that kind of thing. Actually, made power not lightning, but molecule manipulation. Okay, let's say technically that is her power, but we can summarize it to lightning. Because she doesn't create anything other than lightning. If she did other things other than lightning, I'd probably agree with you, but like, she only creates lightning, so let's just go with Hersher of Thunder and lightning powers. It might be too powerful and actually destroy Earth, maybe. To be frank, the base of Hersher Flamesign came from Hersher of Void and the Gem of Haste from the Hersher of Fire, and yes, the other cores are just cinematic. Thought so. So yeah, so even the Hersher of Flamesign is a combination of two Hershers in a way. Interesting. It makes sense. We combine them. Okay, to be quite frank with you, the Hersher of Haste, sorry, not the Hersher of Haste, the Gem of Haste or the Hersher of Fire seems very strong. Like, because the Gem of Haste was able to give Himiko enough power to take on an actual Hersher. So imagine if the Hersher of Fire was an actual thing, which I assume it was back in the previous era, but still, right? Like, the fact that the Gem of Haste is able to create a battlesuit strong enough to defeat a Hersher is pretty intense. At least in my opinion. She's basically channeling the power of the others, which may happen again in the future. Oh. And then it may happen with the addition of May. There's a final seed. Kiana has to sever Kevin's head, but can't do it because she's too slow, so she needs elemental electricity powers from May, and May channels her energy into the sword. Another gem appears, and boom, we have Kiana, May, Bronya, Fu Hua, Herstra of Sentience, Reason, and Thunder in one Flame Scion extravaganza moment. I can see it now. The history books, boys. The history books. This is why I'm paid the big bucks. This is why I write the story. Did you look up what the original Herstra Fire looked like in her name? I did not. I kind of just... Okay, no. No. Boys. Okay, the net. Okay. Okay, the net just went slightly haywire. Oh god, the net is gonna give me a heart attack. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna cut it to you straight right now. If it disconnects in any imminent time, you won't hear from me for the rest of the night, except for maybe a community post summarizing what the fuck happened. So if I DC, I'll catch you guys in the next stream. But for now, we continue grinding. Herstra Fire from previous era burn a whole continent, if I'm not wrong. Oh, we request a look at Google to whom is the Herstra Fire. Alright, you know what? Let's do this. We'll do it. Let me get to stage 5 of this run, which shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna leave it then. And then we'll do some stuff on internets. We'll hopefully not DC infinitely. We'll do some stuff and look up some stuff. But let me try to get this run over and done with. We just need to get to 5, which is essentially here. Can I leave in Fellas' store? Cares, really quickly tell me. Can I just leave whilst I'm in Fellas' store, or do I need to go to the zone after Fellas' store? Because right now we're on 5. Honestly, doesn't matter. Let's just quit and finalize, give up, let's go. I think I like the Void Power the most. The Void Power is cool. Did it continue? It did. Okay, I can be in Fellas' store. Fellas' store can leave. Okay, thank God. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna stop here. Listen, we're gonna just chill for a little while. The net is being very not cool tonight, so we're gonna take a break, and I'm gonna look up some stuff that you guys want me to look up. So you guys want me to look up, and I'm gonna close Honkai because assurance and safety. So you guys want me to look up the Herstra of the Fire? Herstra of Fire. Okay. Herstra. We're gonna take a few seconds here. I don't think I can continue to do the story with the risk of just fucking dying every single time. Herstras. Herstners, the ultimate source for crafts. Herstra of Fire. I feel like I just looked up the Herstra wiki. I don't know if that's too many. Is there any spoilers in this thing? I don't think so. I think I've experienced all the story right now. There's nothing there. Herstra of Fire. Images. Alright, actually, you're looking at me right now. Oh, sorry. This is it. Which is, I'm assuming it's one of these. What's the most consistent one being shown? This one? This one? This one looks pretty cool. Herstra of Himiko. Maybe it's the puppets tinkering with the internet. Honestly, it might be the puppets. It's the 4th one. Okay, this one. Isn't this? Yeah, this is just the this is the previous era. That's this chick. We know this one, right? Yeah, well, was it? Yeah, because we saw this picture the other day. When did we see this picture? I saw this picture through the game somewhere. I don't think they mentioned. I can't remember if they mentioned what Herstra she turned into in the game. I can't exactly remember if they said Herstra of Fire. I know that they say she turned into a Herstra, and that's why Kevin did fucking Ice Blast Maneuver 5000 on her. But I can't remember if they specifically said Herstra of Fire, and I think that's why I was slightly confused. I'm assuming that's a manga panel. Obviously, that's a manga panel. Honestly, it's not too much of a spoiler. I just kind of want to see a bit of context here. We will reread this again. It's not spoiling anything for me, at least. If you guys don't want to see one manga panel, don't read it, I guess. Just a Herrscher Flame, devastating destructive power, humanity had never seen, but even in the first, so super strong. Still not stronger than Kevin though, so kind of sus. I think I was looking up I looked up this. Okay, that's just wool. Thank you. Thanks that. I was looking at the I think it was the Genshin, not the Genshin, sorry, Honkai. Now this, I hope this doesn't have spoilers. I've scrolled through this slightly. So we have the Herrscher of the Reason, and so first of all, it was Welt Joyce, who was the blue-haired one, who was described as the blue-haired one, and this one was the crazy guy. This one was the crazy guy, or not crazy guy, sorry, he was just the destructive. He was destructive, he was controlled by Honkai, right? And then he loses in that fight, gets taken by AE, isn't it? He gets taken by AE, and then he kind of reformed, and then he passes on his lineage to Welt Yang, who is then in the story right now, and then obviously we know that everything that happens with Welt Yang to Bronyo, that's pretty obvious. And then Sirin, second Herrscher. And then K423 vessel, fair enough. Herrscher of Thunder, Raiden Mei. We don't know the Herrscher of the Thunder in the previous era. Nothing is known about that. Obviously, because there's no picture, I would have liked to see that. I got something wrong, did I, Hui? Please correct me if I do get something wrong with my storytelling here. I'm just telling it from what I know in my brain right now. So if I do get something wrong, 100% correct me if I'm 100% wrong. Search for the Herrscher of the Void. I'm going to assume the Herrscher of the Void is in this list. If where's my other slipper? Over here. If it's like a Herrscher that's been shown. Herrscher, it looks like you just get some sort of scale of how powerful Kevin is to be able to fight it. I think it will be at the end of this then. I think we'll be at the end of this. Hey, what's up, Smat Dessa? Welcome to the stream. Fun fact, Welt Yang made a comic about Lord Joyce and his Arahato and became famous. Oh, fun fact indeed. Welt Yang is an author. So... Then we have Wendy, kind of an irrelevant character, but kind of still kind of cool. Venti is the actual continuation. Fifth Herrscher of the Ice, which is Rhymestar. No, that's just Ice. Because then you have Rhymestar down here. Yeah, then you have Fu, which is Sentience. Then you have Herrscher of Stars. Gravity. Ninth is him. He's Owl. Herrscher of Stars. Don't have a visual. 10th Herrscher is Herrscher of Dominance, and then Herrscher of Rhymestar, and then Herrscher of Flamesong. These two aren't numbered because they're just kind of random ones, right? I have to go for a real now evening nap. See you in Genshin Monday. 8 cares. Thanks, not by men. Catch you in the next stream, homie. Don't see the 13th. It's a real spoiler, is it? Okay, well, there's a pseudo. A pseudo. Do you want me to? Can I look at the pseudos without being too spoilery, or is that too much? Because the first one here is Yai Sakura, and I don't really know how that works. I'm assuming that's with the Sakura Samsara open world, which I have done. Didn't pay too much attention to it. Sakura Samsara. Okay, fair cop. Next one we have Benares. I'm gonna slowly scroll through these. Benares. These are pseudo Herschers, so they're not real Herschers. They're like someone explained to it when we were talking about Seely's power, is that Seely is kind of like in that pseudo Herrscher range of power. So that's Benares, I guess. And then we have Seraphim, Prince of Wind. Avrora. Oh yeah, Avrora. Fair enough, I guess. Avrora. Seraphim, Prince of Fire. One of Siren's Seraphim Princes who was revived. Ah, yeah. This is what you guys talking about earlier with the Siren stuff. Yeah, that. And then Seraphim, Princess of Death, which is Galena. Oh, is that a spoiler one? It's unknown. It says unknown. Is that a spoilery? There's no 13th there? Okay. Yuna. Yuna, nice. An incomplete Hersha. One. Wait, is that? I'm assuming that's a manga specific thing. That's not even that important. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna read the comments. Okay, so wait. Well, we can actually have a look at the previous. Do I dare click previous error then? Do we do that? Do we click previous error and take a look at the previous error ones? Because there's a previous error tab right here, and this maybe has spoilers on it. No? Okay. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. I'm not. I swear. My hands are off the table. Hands are off the table. I'm just gonna move the mouse. Sorry, officer. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. The mouse isn't going near it. Can I click candidates though? Is candidates a clickable option? Previous error is off the table. Previous error chucked out the window, but is candidates allowed? Is candidates allowed? Candidates? No? Any candidates? No? Spoiler, please. True, Herstra of the End. Alright, Herstra of the End. It should be here. How do I spell Herstra now? Herstra of the End. Of course it wouldn't be here. Why would it? Herstra of the End. Image. Alright. Which one will we say it is? This one? Is this like a rough estimate? A rough estimate of what they are? What becomes before her show? The might be spoiler. Okay, that should be fine. Don't you dare look. I'm not looking. Swear. The second one? This one. I'm just wait, it's just Kiana, right? Just Kiana. Oh, because obviously this is from GGZ. I've seen this in GGZ. Like, I've seen this panel. I think I was asked to watch something from GGZ and this panel was in it, I believe. Or I've seen this panel somewhere. So that's obviously from GGZ and she's obviously the GGZ one. This is all leading to this, right? This is all it's leading to GGZ. In some way, the connection is there. You got this fucking thing. It's a fucking bunch of bings and bangs and bongs. Fucking war. The similarities are there, you know. So it's there. You know, you got it. It's all in the bag. Don't worry about it. That's a manga panel, but you can instantly tell. I'm not going to click on a manga panel just because I don't want any more stuff. But look at that. There's something in the sky. You guys see where my mouse is? Sorry. There's something in the sky there. It looks very devastating. And then you see a guy with Judgment of Shamash in his hand. It's clearly Kevin. It's clearly Kevin dealing with the problem in a very orderly fashion. Herstra of Family. Yeah, that's fucking, what's his face? Dominic Toretto. Herstra of Family. You can click into the website and on the second one. Fire Moth? Final Herstra. It even says there. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I didn't even see that. I thought it would just be called Herstra of the End. Final. Okay, I'm not going to read the stuff. Sorry, I won't read it. I only looked at a few words. I won't read it. Okay. Not much is known about the Herstra of the End. Most that is known about her is the fragments of simulated data. The Herstra of the End has had power that far outclassed the previous 13 before her. I'd assume so. She's holding the fucking planet in her hand. Never exist. Just appearance from GGZ. You know, you can infer a lot of stuff from appearances, though. Like, inspiration, you know, that it infers a lot of things. Imagine Kevin being able to fight that. Did he win, though? Well, he's alive and she's not, technically. This is... Yeah. Damn. In GGZ, Kiana and Siren were different beings. They were forcefully fused and Kiana had taken over, ending up destroying the universe in Honkai 3rd. Fair enough. I like to see that. Can I spoil a bit? Ender. Spoilers are essentially... If you I don't mind spoilers, I'll say that. Be wary of spoiling too heavily for others in the chat, but for me, I probably won't understand the context of what's happening unless you essentially explain it step by step. So as for spoilers, don't worry too much unless other people don't really want spoilers of it. But as for myself, I'll probably either forget about it or not understand the context. So go ahead if you want, at your own risk though of other people getting spoiled. All happened is GGC is fake, basically is just a stigma. Q-Show needed the stigma so it can live on a while in Stigma World. While she's a coma, kinda became her show of end. I feel like when this all gets put into a video game, that's when it's gonna be good. Because currently it's like I feel like because there's a lot of like referencing in game of the Hershja, and then there's a lot of stuff maybe potentially in another video game about it, not really too elaborate though, and then there's stuff in a manga about it, and I feel like the moment it gets all put into one video game, start and end of a full era, I feel like that's when we'll have a good scope of knowledge to make a definitive judgment of like, oh, this is what this is, and that is what that is. And I feel like Honkai Impact the Third might do that. I feel like maybe, I don't know what chapters, because I don't know what chapter they're planning to end the game on. Chapter 50, chapter 500, who knows when they want to end Honkai Impact the Third. Maybe chapter 40, who knows, 50. When they do that, I feel like that the final moment will be something as grandiose as if people are familiar with Final Fantasy XIV. If you're not familiar with Final Fantasy XIV and you don't want to be spoiled, I'm going to do a slight spoiler here for Final Fantasy XIV. So 3, 2, 1, here comes a spoiler for Final Fantasy XIV. Another, just a spoiler warning. Final Fantasy XIV goes to the extent of grandioseness at the end in its current expansion of Endwalker, as in you go to the edge of the world, the edge of the universe, my bad. And I feel like in in Honkai, they can do the same thing. They can go super grandiose because of this image right here. Like this image right here is so like evident of that. You're all good. No more spoilers. No more spoilers. I've stopped the spoiler train. All good. No more spoilies. You're all good to come back. Whoever call you, you're all good. I've Darway. Okay, let me catch up. Do you know the Captain Verse in Honkai? I know the Captain Verse very vaguely. I'm not too invested in the Captain Verse because it just seems like a side thing. It's not the main story of the game. I don't know if it'll influence the main story of the game, but I don't know if I wanted to, but it probably does. But I'm not too familiar with it. I just know it happens through events, like the whole Conan Doyle thing happening. That's like a Captain Verse thing. Kevin only immobilized the Hershja for 12 hours, buying time for them to go into cryogenic sleep. But then couldn't she just destroy them? Couldn't she just destroy them anyway whilst they're in cryogenic sleep? Just like slap the fucking cryopod? You know? What if Darway and Ai-chan or Homo is the era Hershja of the end? You know what? I think it's gonna be Darway. The Darway from Dreams of Gemina is gonna be the Hershja of the end. That's what's gonna happen. I found someone that said Koshu is Mei and Kiana child. Maybe. Honkai 3rd have most 1+ years story left. Are you sure? Fair enough. If that's what the case is, then fair enough. But they could take it out a while. I don't know what is currently. I'm only up to 25, but they could. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not gonna pull for Senti. I'm pulling for Starchasm Nix. If the Captain Verse will ever affect the main timeline, will be at the very end. Yeah, the main character will become playable. They'll be called Chad Chaddington, and you'll be able to cut the world in half. My assumption is that Captain will reappear in the end of the main verse, helping out in some way or another. No, yeah, so it's going to be my idea. So what we're going to do is, the main character is going to become playable at the very final patch, unknowing to all the players. Their name is going to be Chad Chaddington, not the actual player's name, but Chad Chaddington. And they're just going to pull out Excalibur. They're going to just whip it out, bam, and cut the Hershja of the end in half. You need to play all event stories to follow Captain Verse. I'm already way behind on that. Like, there's no way I'm catching up on the Captain Verse. And I'm not too interested, to be quite frank with you. Just because in my mind, I differentiate the main story of that with the Captain Verse. I differentiate the two, much like how you differentiate the main story in Genshin Impact, because they're the Archon quests. I differentiate them with the character quests. They both have story impact, but one is substantially less important. That's how I at least view it. It might not be the same case, but that's how I do it. Will Joyce is captured by Schicksal. He had 300,000 souls of the victims in Berlin. The first eruption, and the souls encouraged him to protect Maddie, so he's very friendly. Is that the part that I was wrong on? Yes, okay. About the Welt Joyce stuff. Yeah, the thing is, there's so many Welts and Joyces and Joachims and Joeys and Jonathans and Joffreys that I just get confused with all of them. This is my theory. What if Kevin and Worldsurfer invade Teyvat? It's a possibility with the whole bubble universe things. It is 100%. It is 100% possible. Just the straight fact that they had a picture of Dvalin and of Teyvat, or not Teyvat, sorry, Dvalin and something else from Genshin. They could definitely do that, but that would be disturbing other universes. So who knows what would happen? Might as well chat really called Wei since he's like Yo CEO and all. Maybe. Quick question: is grinding in Genshin harder and longer than Honkai? That is a very good question. Because you're asking about specifically length, no. Honkai is much longer. Honkai is much, much longer. But in terms of just the general fun outcome, I think there's a massive difference. Because in Genshin, you're just doing the one same thing every single day with zero change, zero characters, grinding through, exploring a world. And you can do that very quickly depending on how much time you put in. Whilst with Honkai, it's leveling your character, doing quests, simultaneously with other places, grinding, getting gear. And that also, and it feels better to do that in Honkai rather than Genshin. So in terms of length, Honkai takes longer, but it's a funner experience because you do more things and more variety. Genshin is shorter, but the one-time experience that it is pretty good. But still, it's pretty short. I think Genshin's longer to grind due to spawn cooldown and you need to travel in-game compared to Honkai. I think in the overall... Well, it depends on also what part of the game you want to get to really quickly, right? Depends on where you want to end. Do you want to end just at the start of the end game, or do you want to grind to be the 1%? Because just getting to, let's say, as I've been told, the start of Honkai's end game is 81, level 81. Getting to that point in Honkai takes substantially longer than getting to Genshin's end game, which is AR 50. The two time things, you can get to AR 50 in Genshin within about a month, maybe less than a month. Whilst in Honkai, I've been playing for about 200 hours over the course of a month and almost a month and a half now, and I'm only at Captain level 62. So it depends on where you want to get to. But Hoyo said we were in the final act of the chapter. Mihoyo said we in the final act of the story, chapter 1. Also, hello King. Sorry, I forgot to say hello King. Welcome to the stream, man. Chapter 9, Act 1, Chapter 10, Act 2. So we're about 1+ year story left for Act 3. Okay. Fair enough. If that's actually the timeline, then that's absolutely amazing. If they can wrap it up, make a good ending. Because here's the thing. With my knowledge of what happened after Chapter 25, I can't really make any assumptions. It was quite an open ending with that. So I don't have any context of how it's leading. So that's why I probably I thought it was going to be longer. So once I get more context on Chapter 26, 27, 28, 29, then I'll probably be able to come to a conclusion. Tesla and Einstein were Schicksal scientists. They betrayed Schicksal and founded AE. Yes, that is true. I'm with you there, Hui. 2018 summer event, Terra Killer, Winter Rhapsody, Odd Drifter, The Day You Vanished with the Star, Battle Royale, some of my favorite events. These are the in-game events. Fair enough. See, I think I'm way too far behind on the events to experience the Captain Verse. I'd probably have to get a summary in some way, but I feel like that will also take a long time. Genshin collab event story is also good. It's sad that Genshin didn't get the other end of it. True. I really feel like some of like Raiden Mei, maybe I feel like Bronya should be a playable character in Genshin. That would have been cool. That would have been really cool if she could be a character with like a unique weapon. She could have been the introductory character for a new weapon type. Bronya, and she has like a cannon or like a Molotov or like some sort of catapult thingy. It would have been really cool. There will be event rerun certain patch. I think it's to get the cohesive experience, said boy. That's what I mean by I'm like so far behind in terms of Honkai's Captain verse. Is the cohesive experience of experiencing each Captain verse story said or told rather in a specific order. That's what I'm far behind on, and I don't mind too much personally. I think we've been on this screen for a while. I don't mind too much, to be quite frank. Let's not scroll too far down now because we know how crazy the internet can be in terms of things shown. Herstra of Thunder versus Raiden May in terms of power. That's a tough one. Raiden May can create her own universe. I mean, Raiden Shogun can create her own universe. Raiden May can just fucking kill things. Nobody had any idea. No, just put Kevin as a collab character. Kevin, yeah, like any character from the game would be cool. Kevin could just be a tall male using a sword because we don't actually have that in Genshin, right? There's no tall male character that uses a single-handed sword. They all either use a spear or a claymore. Actually, I guess Ayato. Actually, I'm just wrong on that. Ayato exists. Nobody had any idea where the story going. To be honest, the writers probably can just keep the going for like years. To be quite frank, that is the beauty of writing the story as you go. Is that you can innovate and expand as you do it, but definitely if they accidentally write themselves into a mousetrap, then it's really hard to get out of it. If they accidentally funnel into an ending, but then they're like, actually, we have this idea, and then they reopen it, that's what they need to be careful of, is like funneling and then reopening. He freezes all of Teyvat. That's actually a good power. He actually freezes all the water in the game, and so he can permanently walk on water. That's what we need in Genshin Impact right now. I think with weapon type, Raven will be a possible collab since Bow is in Genshin. You can say that about a lot of characters. Katana characters, any Katana character can be in Genshin, like Sakura, like they always have Yai Sakura, or rather Yai Miko. Raiden May, they have Raiden Shogun. So any character that has a similar weapon type, Claymore characters, they can get Himiko Murata in there, but then they have the Archon Murata. So I think they're going to do those things, but they're not going to do it with a weapon introduction. They're just going to do it with character additions. But yeah, Raven would be a cool one. Kevin uses a claymore, so I doubt he'll be a one-handed sword user. Oh yeah, true. Sorry, yeah, no, he does use a Judgment of Shamash. You are right. My bad. Why do I think he uses a sword? Does he not have any other weapon? Really quickly, does Kevin not use anything else other than the Judgment of Shamash? Does he not have any other weapon? Or he just goes from 0 to 1000% straight away? Why? Genshin don't have gauntlets? Yeah, sadly, said boy, they don't have gauntlets. In next patch, they had a great opportunity to add a gauntlet-type weapon, but they sadly did not go down that route. I'm not going to spoil anything too much because it's spoilers of the next patch in Genshin, but there was an opportunity to add gauntlet-type weapons, but they didn't do it. Just his natural powers in that weapon. Okay, so he goes from 0 to 1000% in just one attack. Fair enough. Kevin doesn't need any of the weapons. He is the weapon. Smat, you're actually correct. He is the weapon. He walks into the room, the whole room freezes. Absolutely on the money. Let me make myself big here, just because we are just chatting in the section here. That's a bit too big. What if Kevin is playable in Genshin that he'll have both cryo and pyro element? Listen, the idea of dual elemental characters, I've posed that idea for Genshin a while ago. I've posed it as a concept of a character using their elemental skill, much like Tartaglia switches between two different playstyles. I've made the suggestion of have a character switch their attacks to different elemental attacks, so they are multiverse characters, or not multiverse, that's a bad word, multi-usable, essentially. I've made that thing, and Kevin, great one, he's like a cryo guy, he has a cold presence, he has cold attacks naturally, and then his ultimate, or his skill, changes him into like a Claymore character with Judgment of Shamash. That would be an absolutely great playstyle, in my honest opinion. Like, they could do so much more with that, like, but that involves a crossover if specifically you like look at Kevin, and the fact that Genshin didn't get the like other end of the Honkai Genshin collab is just such a diminishing thing, in my opinion. They could have done something with that, they didn't, and I'm disappointed in all of it. Judgment is most suitable for his abilities. Absolutely, it's like his burst. It's anything for him. I would think still that the concept of switching between the elements is still really cool. I think elemental reaction thing kind of implemented in AFO 2. AFO 2 doesn't have any elemental reactions. Does AFO 2 have elemental reactions? No, it doesn't. It has elements. I know. Does it? Now that you mention it, I know. I'm now confused. Am I Traveler joke to you? The Traveler is not. No, the Traveler stinks. The Traveler is the bane of everyone's existence, dude. You can't claim you can claim that it is multi-element, but it's not playstyle multi-element. A character that switches between elements mid-combat would be the idea that we're essentially proposing here. Instead of a character that you have to go to a statue pre-combat, like figure out what artifacts you want to use on them, what weapon you want to use on them for that specific element, and then go into combat. That is what the Traveler is. They're not a multi-element character. They're just a character that has multiple elements that they can use. I think the multi-element user of a Traveler, and I suggested to Hoyo that the main element can be changed at the statue, and you can equip the second element. Yeah, that's a great idea, equipping the second element. Anyone know what the 5 Divine Key is? I actually forgot what it is. It's actually the Kevin's chest hole little thingy. That's the 5 Divine Keys. Hence, it makes very interesting combination builds. I agree. But also the switching thing I would like as well. What Honkai boss do you think will be annoying to deal with in Genshin? The time guy. The time robot. That boss would be so hard to deal with in Genshin. Once he goes into that last phase where he becomes immune and you have to deal with the spinning time thing around, and then you have to kill the nodes and dodge the things, that would be super difficult in Genshin, 100%. Unless you have something like a Zhongli shield or a super tanky character, healer, that would be super difficult. Or Animo AoE. You'd have to pre-build it and pre-farm it and figure out the thing, but that would probably be tough. Husk Nihilus, is that his name? Okay. That guy. It has one elemental reaction technically, AFO 2 does. Okay, I've never experienced it then. I'm 90% confident they will be adding Seely's switch mechanic into Fontaine Act 4 when the Duo Circus siblings come into the banner. That is a very bold claim and is potentially true in Wind Valley. It has been a thing of massive speculation that character will work like that, but again, it's still up to Mihoyo to deliver on that, and how will it work with a Genshin Impact, because if it's going to do the whole switching between, that is a great way to implement a multi-element character. The girl or the guy, whichever one is the main character, as you walk around the world, they are one element, and then you switch to the other character with the elemental burst, and they are a different element. That is how they should do it. The duo screams a switch mechanic, absolutely. Using fire and ice causes the enemies to go under debuff, and take more damage. Using fire and ice, I had no idea. I guess I don't use the main character Adam that much. I have to have trauma reaction, not elemental reaction. Yeah, okay, yeah, trauma reaction, that makes sense. Wait till you get to level 81 and meet at SSS MA boss. No, I'm excited. I want to get to level 81 as soon as possible. I'm grinding Honkai like there's no tomorrow. Like, I really do want to get to Honkai's endgame where the grind actually starts, where you have to actually min-max. I really love doing that stuff. Lore-wise, they can change it mid-battle, right? Like when we fight Child. Who knows? Like the Traveler? Yeah, well, you have to take into consideration, you can't really base things off of lore-wise, and then also base things off of gameplay-wise. I have this saying that I go by, is that sometimes you have a story. And essentially, you have to make the game fun, and you can sometimes sacrifice the story and the essentially logic of the world to make the gameplay experience really good. You can sometimes do that. And then vice versa, you can sometimes sacrifice a gameplay experience to make the story really good. You have to be able to do that. And in my opinion, the Traveler should be able to switch their elemental type on the whim. They should have an extra action button that they just press and they switch elements. I don't see a single problem with that. Currently, we have the 3 shittest elements in the game available for the Traveler. This problem would only arise of like the character being super overpowered in the future when the character has Hydro, Pyro, and Cryo available to them. But right now, they have the 3 shittest, so it wouldn't really matter. And in that sense, if they were able to just switch like through the elements with just one press of a button, it would also make them probably the most fun character, thus making the only character that everyone has really good. And thus making people enjoy the early game, which is really shit in Genshin Impact, if I'm honest with you. It would make it slightly more fun because characters have these actually really good characters. The SS boss is in MA. What? Memorial Arena? Is that MA? Memorial Arena, okay. Is really hard. I have seen a video of someone doing a Memorial Arena with like a fully built, what's her name? Mobius. I might even just get that video up. I don't know if the person has anything against me or against people like reacting to their videos, but it was a really cool run, and I want to try to be able to do this stuff when I get to the end game. So Mobius Memorial Arena. Which one was it? Just a second. I think it was this week. There was a video this week. Memorial Arena, Mobius. Was it this one? No. When did I watch it? I hate it when you like can't find a video that you watched recently. I fucking hate YouTube. It was against Andrea, so it must not have been recent. I can't find the exact video. It was pretty intense. Some of the like let me just do this really quickly. Honkai Memorial Arena. SSS False God Otto. You can fight Otto in Memorial Arena? I didn't even know. What is this? Oh, that's loud. Budget. Wait, what? Maybe you guys could probably make sense of this. I'll just play this in the background whilst this happens. Just so it can happen. Just so something's playing. Many Honkai players are hesitating to break through level 81, but there is more fun challenge and rewards at that level. Yeah, I want to get to 81, dude. I want to get into it. I want to just get busted into that bad boy. Don't watch it. Spoilers? Oh, is there spoilers here? Okay, I'm out. Okay. We're not watching it. To be quite frank, I wasn't even going to be watching it. I plan to come back to Genshin one day, but right now, because of all the random aspects of things like artifacts and necessary materials, I don't think it's worth, at least for me. Absolutely not, Corey. I agree with you there. Not an ounce of time worth using into Genshin right now. I'm only there because I have this whole fucking FOMO, like time sink fallacy thing. That auto boss is spoiler. Okay, thank God we didn't get too far into it. I had no idea. I thought it was the auto boss from AFO. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Fair cop then. I will not watch that. Check out WC Kiana first 31k damage. Oh yeah, fair cop. Let's check that out. WC Kiana, what the fuck does that mean? Wind channel Kiana. WC Kiana. What else did you ask? First Kiana 31k. Is that like a world record? First 31k. By Marissa Honkai. World's first White Comet. Oh, White Comet. 31k in Arena. 4.7 beta. New Stigma. Avogadro. There, cop. I'm not going to understand why it's that way, but... Actually, let's just... Oh yeah, I want to get one of the backgrounds. How do you get these backgrounds? The guys, these people have... If you're like really good at the game, you have like a changed background. I want to be able to get that. One of them is really cool. So who's she using here? So Hershey of Sentience, and that is... a Teresa. I believe that's the Wind Teresa. And Hershey of Sentience ult, which is really fucking cool. What the fuck just happened? Whoa, she just fucking started blasting, dude. What the fuck? Hold up. Here it comes. So wait, why is that? Let me, like, I'm not that analytical with Honkai right now, but like, weapon Avogadro, weapon skill cooldown minus 30% after using weapon skill, entire team total damage, last 12 seconds, cooldown to 20 seconds. Okay, so the mid one. And then bottom, attack 72, attack speed using weapon skill, damage don't increase by that. Last 25. Starting SP 30, refund 15 SP after using weapon active skill. That's that Avogadro. So you get Avogadro with the middle and bottom. And then you get the top is Siegfried. When using active weapon skill, reduce SP cost by 25 for 6 seconds after using the skill again. Gain 35% attack speed. Oh, okay. And then fires compressed air projectile to the straight trajectory, dealing 110. Or casting gains 10 SP if the projectile hits at least one bleeding enemy. Yeah. Character gains 25% and 25% movement speed. So you bleed them with someone, I'm assuming Herstra of Sentience or the other, the Teresa. And then that, you always have a lot of SP, because then the other stuff reducts and whatnot. So weapon SP cost reduced to 10 with Siegfried to T, Avogadro, MB. Against bleed enemies, weapon skill recover 10, basically. Weapon skill cost is now 0. As long as enemies are bleeding, Tesla 0 Elf does the bleed work. Oh, so it does the bleed through Tesla 0 Elf. Okay. That's fucking sick. Wait, it means 31k by this score. I thought it meant 31k damage, and I was like, it's been doing more than 31k damage. So it means 31k this stuff here, which is... Okay, that's fucking sick. Cool. To be quite frank, that is like an achievement, because you do it with, like, the shittest character in the game. Nothing against Kiana White Comet, but still, the first character in the game is not going to be that great. Like, a few years down the line. So, all these buffs happening, that... The one thing I sometimes don't understand with Honkai, nice Kiana White comment, with Honkai is the order of things. I don't quite understand that. Is like, does it have... does the order of things matter as much as it does in Genshin when you're trying to achieve the 1% damage, essentially? Because in Genshin, like, min-maxing, tick timing, and all that stuff is a thing with pyro application and whatnot. So I'm just very curious if it is the same concept in Honkai. Yeah, rotation does matter? Okay. Okay, so rotation matters, but does tick timing matter as much? Because I know everyone knows of Tony Toe. Everyone knows of him. Everyone's seen his, like, Genshin Impact, or, like, billions of damages. And he does that through, like, tick timing and essentially metronomes and many other means of that no other normal person would generally do. Does Honkai have tick timing? Yes? Okay. I like it when games have that. It means it's an unachievable amount of damage by normal players, and that's why I like it. That sounds like a very toxic thing to say, but it's not. I like it when there's content that's not achievable by the average player. Or even by a pretty good player. Like, I won't be able to do this. I can't do this. I'm guaranteeing that. Like, there's no shot that I'm doing whatever is happening here. I'm not that smart, good, or even skillful, or anything. But attempting is another question. The attempt is another question, though. And I will be attempting. Not White Comet, but, you know, the 1% of damage, tick timing, and... Actually, not tick timing. I'll try to do rotations, not tick timing. I'm not a tick timer. It's not who I am. You know what I mean? It's not who I am. Okay. That's crazy. Check one-shot doo-doo in ODR. The damage is BS. That's actually true, yeah. You guys was... or rather, Shin, I think you were saying... the yeah, Durandal is like fucking bussin' or something. Bussin' cheeks. One shot doo-doo in old ER. One shot doo-doo old ER. That's exactly how I'm looking it up, and if I don't get the exact thing that I'm looking for, I'm filing a lawsuit. Doo-doo one-shotting Hod minion again. Why is Durandal called Doo-doo? I just want this right now. Doo-doo clearing finality in 4 minutes. It's a 4-minute video. I'm watching this from this year. I know this might not be the exact video you're talking about, but this is what I'm checking out because it's Doo-doo clearing in 4 minutes. A 4-minute run? What? I do apologize if this person doesn't want me watching their fucking video on stream, but I'm doing it because, bro, there's no way a 4-minute run. Bro, my runs take at least 20 to 30 minutes. How is that allowed? Oh, not the full run. Oh, okay. I thought it was the full ass run. It's not, okay. Yeah, it's just the boss parts. Yeah, okay. I was like, what? How much damage was that? How much damage was that? How many zeros is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's why there's 30 million. Yeah, that's 30 million damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty mid. That's 30 million damage. That's pretty mid. It's pretty mid, dude. It's middle of the goddamn lane, dude. Fucking mid, dude. I'm doing 20Ks, brother. I'm doing 20Ks at most. But this is the high end of Honkai damage in terms of Elysian Realm scaling and everything. Oh, this is also on mobile, I see. Is this? I think this is on mobile as well, right? I love that it's on mobile. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I see the trackpad thing is just behind my camera. Yeah, it is on mobile. I love that. This game is, ooh, 26 millions. With not even, like, the fucking burst. Here it is. Bam. Whoa, 50! That was a, wait, whoa. That was a 71. Hold up. There's a 71 million behind that. 71 million damage, bro. That's middle of the lane, dude. Absolute mid. I'm doing 20Ks. This man's doing 71 millions, bro. Get on my level. Fucking ass. My top was 20 million. Pff, you guys are really like low in damage. If you're not doing 20Ks, I don't know what you guys are trying to do. 20K is where it's at. And didn't even die with the 71 million. What the fuck? 71 million. Enemy doesn't die. You love to see it. Yes. It gets even stronger and stronger. I can't play Platinus Equinox, to be quite frank. I don't get it. To be quite frank, I didn't give it much time, but in the time that I did give it, I understood nothing, and I instantly deduced 109... Sorry? Sorry, what am I saying? 193 million damage? Sorry? Excuse me? This is not an exponential... Is that two? Oh, is it? Wait, 1, 2, 3. It is 289 million. What? This is how we get world peace. This is how you achieve world peace in the world. I thought the yellow number had to be higher. Maybe that's a billion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And no, it is. No, it isn't. It's 193. Jesus fucking Christ. Bro, fair enough, I guess. Jesus. Oh, but doesn't Alicia have like 7 billion HP? Or something? Just 5 quadrillion HP? Fucking Alicia. Here it comes, the big one. Let's try to pause it. Oh, not as big. Not as big. Or is there a second hit? No. Not as big. Depressing. Kinda sus. Does 400 million one time. Barely 200 million the next. Kinda sus. This Platinus Equinox seems to have a lot of iframes as well, like a lot of like animations to like iframe herself, and a lot of like staggering and stunning, which seems to work in her favor. Here it comes, another one, another big one. Let's pause it. Boom. $500 million damage. $1 billion damage. Is it? 1, 2, 3. No, it's not. Wait. Wait. 1, 2, 3. No, it's only 53. Okay, I got confused. I thought it was... No, it's just 53 damage. See, that's what happens when you can't count like a normal fucking human. That's just 53 million. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Alright, what's next? Who else can do massive damage? PE, which is fuck, I was told about PE earlier and I can't fucking remember. Platinus Equinox, that's the one. Does damage to Puppet Core 2, and that's why she's so strong. Fucking Puppet Core. Alright, who's next? Who's another? These numbers are ridiculous. Fucking how is bro, the thing is, I see these characters, I'm like, yeah, Platinus Equinox, she's like an endgame version of Durandal. And then I see like Luna Kindred in like the menu, and I've been playing Luna Kindred in Elysian Realm like yesterday. I was doing it a bit. Herschel Flamesire Nuke, okay, cool, I'll do that in just a second. I was looking at Luna Kindred and I was like, how the fuck is Luna Kindred gonna do this? And what does Luna Kindred do at this fucking point? It's a useless character. And then there's like there's the Callan character that you can get. Fucking absolutely useless. Hirsch of Flames, Scion, Elysian, Elrian, Elysian Realm Finality. What do you got for me? Oh, wait. Oh, that's a skin. Full run, 25 minutes, 25 minutes. 3 minutes. You know, we'll just skim through it. I'll just skim through it really quickly. I'll just go to the bosses. I'm assuming they voice it, no? They don't. Oh, but wait, it's not even like a fully, like, kitted out one, right? It's like... So wait, sorry, one second. I'm gonna pause this a bit just to see what they're running. Wait, whoops. Let's go back. Because it's not even like a triple S, which is like fair enough. Like if you don't have triple S, that's not a bad thing. It's just S. That's fair enough. Pouty. I don't really care about the actual build because I'm not going to understand anything. Let's go to first floor 1 to 7. 7 signets. Floor 8, Son of Darkness. Let's do the boss. Let's just go to the... Oh, that is a nice looking skin, by the way. I've seen the Herrscher of the Flame Scion in an event from the previous patch. Pretty nice. The skin looks really good. Let's zoom this in real quick. By the way, I should say I do not know how the fuck this character works, so I'm going to be confused for the most part. Oh, here it comes. What was that damage? I know it's quite early in the run, so I'm not going to be like judging the damage quite yet. 178 million. No, sorry, 1.7 million. Already? Fair enough. Also, that ultimate like look also changes a bit, doesn't it? The ultimate with the skin changes. I didn't know that happens. The sword cracks, she cracks time. Oh shit, that looks pretty cool. She seems to spend most of her time in the air. When I was playing her in the event, I think I was on the ground most of the time. I don't know if that's like a thing you do. Which seems to be spending most of her time in the air, which is, okay, an interesting thing. There's a lot of damage going on here. A lot of instances of damage as well. She is playing at 0 HP though, which is quite interesting. Obviously running Kelpass. That was a 2.7 million that time. Probably had buffs and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, I've always spent like 90%, 99% of the time in the air. When I played her in the event, I think I was spending most of my time on the ground. I was like, yeah, ground. Why not? I guess it's 90% in the air. You keep the attack button pressed after she enters super mod, and you combo the enemies like it's a Devil May Cry, and you're using Nero. See, I'm not going to try to learn her. I do appreciate the explanation. I'm not going to try to learn her until I get her as a character, and then I'll sit myself down and understand how she works, why you do certain things. Because, like, I tried to understand Herstia of Reason Bronya, and when her Herstia mode is up, and how you play her when you use it. But then I was like, I don't have the character, so I'll only ever use her in events, and it doesn't really matter. So, once I get the character, I'll learn it 100%. For now, I'm just going to say, pretty numbers, big nice. On to the next boss, Hephaestus. Let's do this bad boy. Forgotten City. So how high has the damage been scaled in the past few areas? Seems to be every hit is now a few million. Or a few 100,000. Which is fair enough. You do that, then this comes in. And we got bam, boom, 9. Wait, was that 9.4 or 907? Wait, hold up. How much damage was that? Okay, 9.4 million. Okay, makes sense. 9.4 million. Obviously, from now till the end, it's going to exponentially scale like 5 billion more times. I'll keep this in mind. The blue bar is the armor? Ah, yeah, I see. So that's why you can do the whole low HP thing. But how does the armor regen? How does it regen? Is it just like you have a certain amount of armor per floor? Or does it regen through a specific way? Because it doesn't seem to be going up at all. Healing up. Oh. Yeah, PE Dudu is the most broken in AFS so far. Okay, interesting. The fact that both Dudu and Kiana are best with Kalpas and Sakura. That's no coincidence, is it? How much damage we're going for here? We're going for a nice 12 million. Let's go back a few frames there to see that. A nice 12 million. A solid amount of damage. Oh, is that? Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, a solid 12.5 millionies. Am I counting right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 12 million. Nice. Fuck, I love counting. Damn, Hephaestus is tanky though. Man's popping off and Hephaestus is not taking no damage. Alright, now I'm expecting the damage to pretty much go up to like a few 100 million in the course of these next few floors. All signets used. All signets used? Jesus, alright, fair cop. The healing of the elf goes in armor. Ah, I see. The armor is capped depending on what S rank you got her at. Fair. Sorry. I wish Memento Sakura was added. Check Honkai Impact negative damage over this. Okay, negative damage. I'll keep that in mind. Virgil will be proud. True. Husk Nihilus series. Husk Nihilus. I'm expecting a few 100 millions here. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. There seems to be the same kind of spam meta of the strong ability, like I said at the start with AFO 2, where you kind of get yourself into this damage phase and then you spam this one mega powerful ability, which is fair enough that that's the case. I don't really care about that, but it seems to be the case here. You just spam, it seems to be her combo aerial attack, her aerial combo, which is, if that works, then fair cop. No argument against it. Hershey of Flame Sound just looks good. That's what I'm saying right now. Hershey of Flame Sound just looks really good. That's why I would want her. She just looks really nice. Virgil will be proud. Yeah, what's up, Lariel? You're late. That's all good. What's happening? We're just watching, yeah, a bunch of vids, as Ferrari said. Because my net is being up and down, so rather not just hinder the Honkai gameplay, I'd rather just watch a bunch of videos that you guys are suggesting and learn about the game. And we're learning about how strong characters can be, or I'm learning at least, you guys probably already know, but I'm learning about how strong characters can actually be in finality difficulty of Elysian Realm. Which seems to be very strong. Very strong. 33 million there. Though this is a lot harder to follow than Doo-Doo. Yeah, okay. We've gotten a rough estimate of the damage. Let's just wait for another burst to happen to see what the actual peak damage is at, like, fully buff stage. But you know what? I don't know if it'll be like kind of spoiling the experience for me, but I kind of do want to see what Aponia is capable of at the highest level. Because I'm sure there are some people that have Aponia at the highest level and doing a bunch of stuff. And I just kind of want to see what the potential is there like. I might just watch like the early stages of it. Just to see what I will one day be able to do. Oh, stunned herself. Oh, what is that? Wait, I've never seen that attack. Yeah, this is what I mean. I just don't know the character, so I don't know what's happening, for the most part. Is that... Wait, is that Finger Snap also a grouping ability? Oh, shit. That's insane, actually. It's a grouping ability and, like, kind of like a main damage point. 139 million. That's pretty epic. Frozen. Oh, don't die now. Don't die now. Let's not die now. Eight bars to go, homie. 8 bars to go, and you got 1 minute and 5 seconds. He probably does clear it. But don't die now. You got very low HP and very low armor. Let's not call the hospital now. Nah, he's probably got it in the bag. He's done this on the weekly, every single week for the past 5 years of his life, dude. He's got this shit in the bag. Notice how her limit break is a reference to Final Lesson. Wait, what's a limit break? Sorry, is limit? You mean birth? Is like ultimate? Is limit break ultimate? I'm not exactly sure what a limit break is. Her ultimate. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Epic. Okay, epic. I was about. Oh, I was thinking limit break. Wait, there's a limit break in this game. What does that mean? Is this another level of power? Yeah, I'm gonna check out the Aponia. So let's go with Aponia. That was interesting. Doo-Doo still outshines. I want to see. So no pre-arm finality level play level 61. Actual free-to-play Aponia Elysian Realm finality. I don't. Which one do we check out? Let's just go with this one. I just want to check out a bit of it just to see what people are dealing. Okay, so there's just random music. How dare you? Obviously, we've got full Xeno, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, I need to re-roll these affix things. I don't know how to do that. I need, like, I know my, like, Xenos aren't that well built out, so I need to re-roll those things. Let's just get to, like, a certain stage. Oh, they're not... Oh, bro, there's no timestamps. Maybe this guy has some timestamps. No, but this is a free-to-play build and not... Well, I guess I am free-to-play, but... Let's go into this. Okay, let me just try to find it. Where's the first boss? Here it is. Is that it? Or is that the shop? Wait, no, we're in the shop. Okay, where's the first boss? Oh, God. Is that it? Is that the first boss? I can't tell. Who the fuck is the first boss? I can't. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I can't tell what's happening. The music is not going to be good. We're not listening with the music. Let's just play this for now. I just want to see some damage numbers. You can watch at Osaka, sorry, 0 second kill. It was OP old meta if you're interested. Potentially. It's very odd watching this with no noise. Those are just a lot of... That's the thing I've noticed with Aponia. You're just going to be doing a lot of 23,000s until... Obviously, then at the end, you'll be doing a lot of like... Wait, no, that's 230,000, sorry. You'll be doing a lot of smaller numbers. So you'll be just doing... Oh, the damage I can see... Oh, yeah, so let's just... Oh, fuck it. Skip to the end. Skip to the end. Let's stop teasing. Just let's see the final damage numbers. What are we dealing with here? 503,000. Fair enough. From a normal hit. What was the highest number? 400... Half a billion. Let's continue for a second. 600... It ramps up a bit. There was a few 600s there. Or 60,000, sorry. You will be tested. What was that? Wait, you will be tested? What does that mean? Wait, what happened there? Wait, why did that come up? What is this? Wait, what the fuck is this? Why don't I have this? Why don't I have you shall be tested by untold sufferings? Aponia, test me! Test me! I can do this. Not really though. But test me! What is this? I'm assuming I unlock this later on, probably. Bunch of damage. Oh, it's this thing here. What the fuck is that? You have to progress through the chapters. You have to progress. Okay, fair call, fair call. Alright, cool. Alright, how many hits, how much damage do you do per hit here? Just a few, it was 662,000. You know what, fair enough. Let's skip to Elysia, or like at least a bit further here. See what the actual peak damage... Oh, they're fighting Mobius. Okay, I'm not going to watch this, I'm not going to watch this. I'm not going to watch the final part. I should have... Does it say up here Mobius fight? No, wow, imagine not even including Mobius fight. I don't want to watch the Mobius fight. I want to experience that fight by myself. Whew. Whew. So many spoilers today. So many spoilers today. 0 second kill. I'll watch that actually in a second. 0 second kill. Saka. 0 sec kill. Honkai. Test me. Yes. Yes. That is what I'm saying. Active sigil. I'm assuming, which one is it? Asaka. 0 second kill, highest possible score in... Highest possible score. In 2 weeks, level 81 memorial bracket will come with patch. So this was from 2019. Bracket bosses have way more HP, making insta-kill impossible. Oh wait, let's not stop it there. Honkai has come a long way. Back when Memorial Arena was first introduced, most bosses tops at 30k points. After nearly 2 years of improvements, now bosses can be killed seconds after they spawn. Unless you're a Saka, and then you can do it in 0 seconds. With only 2 more weeks of insta-kill Memorial Arena left, I thought it had time to attempt the ultimate 0 second kill. 0 second will result in a final score of 31,946, which is the highest possible score in Memorial Arena. However, getting that once 0 second kill is no easy task. Well, not for the average man, but for a man or woman named Asaka, it is but a step in the right direction. Who are we rocking here? I don't know these characters. So this is back in 2019. Obviously, character variety was not as high then. So you have a Himeko, a Black Nucleus Bronya, and a Teresa. I don't know Teresa's all that well. Oh, Sokka's the boss. Oh, fuck me. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, I knew Osaka was the boss. Osaka's the boss, of course. Of course Osaka's the boss. Of course, why would I think it's a person? Yeah, fair enough. What happened? What just happened? Oh, what just happened? He's at okay. Okay, so he's okay. Let's analyze this like moment by moment. So the boss spawns in, a bunch of abilities are cast. Great, we're getting the flow of the game going. You're casting some abilities, boom. You put that down, boss dies. Nice. It went from boss alive to boss dead. Nice explanations. Nice. No, where's the frame that it all happened? Right here. Let's slow it down. Let's go to 0.25, bro. We're 0.25 in this bad boy. So he's killing it. Oh, we missed it. We missed it. Even in 0.25, it's impossible to catch. Even in 0.25. So it's going. Oh. Oh. So there was a bit of a... So there was a moment there. There was a moment, right? So you have the initial bit of damage, right? You have the initial bit of damage that they do. We go back a bit. See, that's what, like 75 or 25% of one singular bar, or 50% of one bar. Then you go down. There's a bit of damage going on here. Something comes down. Bam, doing a bit more damage. Does up to 50% more of one bar, or 25% more. And then boom, a bit more ticks. Nice. Ticks it down. One bar gone. And then everything else. One bar, and then everything. Nice. Cool. I understand. And that's what's important, is understanding. Understood. Not even 0.25 can catch it. This looks sus, dude. This looks hella sus. Okay, I'm assuming this is the explanation. Terry impair. Himeko uses Blood Dance and BN finish it, I think. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. That's probably what happens, and I'm sure that it did happen. The fact that 0.25 can't catch it is atrocious. And we're sitting trying to analyze shit in 0.25, and the game's like, nah. Just we did it too fast. Here it goes again. Is this the actual one? Oh no, he didn't even get it. That wasn't even... These are all 1 second kills. They're trying to get a point... Wait, right? These are all 1 second kills, and he's trying to get a 0 second kill. Oh, is this 0 second ready? No, it isn't. Or is it? I don't know how this works. I don't know what's happening. Oh, they haven't even done it! Oh, they haven't even done it! Oh, they haven't even done it! I see! Here it is! There it is! Now, there it is. Oh, I'm so sorry. We were looking at the wrong one. Let's analyze this one. Essentially the same thing. He has health, then he doesn't. It's that simple. Congratulations. We understand. I understand. We understand. Is there any explanation? Does the description have an explanation, please? No explanation. Why? Why did it happen? How did it happen? Who thought of it? Farewell? How's about a welcome? I need an introduction. I know it's not even valid anymore, but someone say something. I'm lost. I'm confused, and I'm quite frightened of what's happening. He breaks his arm, so he takes more damage, then boom. Yeah, the yellow bar breaks his arm, boom, more damage, impaired. Himeko, bing, bang, bong, wabada bang, bing, bang, dead. One frame alive, the other frame dead. These frames are right next to each other. That shouldn't be allowed. That shouldn't be allowed. Honkai Impact negative damage. Okay, I did say I was going to watch that. Honkai Impact negative damage. Reaching negative. I'm assuming the top one. Do you know about the Grisea trailer? The one where they talk, like they talk with the devs about her creation, or is there an actual trailer about her where it shows only gameplay? Honestly, we'll watch it after anyway. Regardless, I did want to watch it. We'll watch the Grisea trailer after. Why not? I am interested in the character. Second video. Did I click on the second one? This one. Yeah, this one. So what's this video called? Achieving the maximum damage possible. 2.147 billion. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Let's restart this real quickly. So I want to be informed. Just in case you're wondering, this is the maximum damage value achievable in-game, okay? Oh, it's just right there? Oh, it's just casually on the screen, is it? Oh, really? Oh, it's not just like something that you have to build up to, and then there's this one final moment where you unleash the mega slash, and then it does it? No, it's just on the screen casually? That's fair enough. Hey, fair enough, dude. Fair enough. This is clear. 106 billion. Answer is no. 2 damage values just lined up perfectly. Ooh. To explain why 2.17 billion is the maximum damage value, we have to talk about this thing called 32-bit signed integer. Most programming languages and extension games use this to store values. In this case, damage is stored in this format. In binary, 32-bit just means there are 32 ones and zeros. Exactly. Signed refers to the negative and positive intervals. Leftmost 0 or bit is used to assign this. Exactly. The value present 0 is in decimal, which is neither positive nor negative. This represents 1 in decimal. Now we keep adding more, and we'll eventually hit the maximum positive number, which is that number. Now, what if we add 1? The game explodes. Well, that's a problem. It causes an overflow to the maximum negative number. And it goes minus, which looks very familiar. It's minus. Minus. Damage is capped to this particular value. And so you minus it. Is this actually possible? Great question. Yes, it is possible. Oh, great. Thank you. Doodoo and her umbrella with a lot of buffs. Nice. Oh, it's not even Equinox, it's this other one. Platinus fucking Majankinus. Bright Knight Excelsius? That combo can't reach, so I replace DP with Snowy Sniper for the physical vulnerability. Was that it? I actually didn't dodge twice to stack AF passive, but that was more than enough to get 2.17 billion. 1.4. There. The golden number. The holy grail has been achieved! Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Imagine playing a game and saying this to a dev. Hey, dev, man. Darway, Yupeng Chen, whoever the hell is in the office. I've beaten your game so hard that I broke the code. How do you like that one, huh? Oh, and I'll do it again if you make it worse. Or if you make it even better. Whatever you do, I will break your game. You know, fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Yeah, just show it off. Why not? Fair enough. Fucking... a bunch of bullshit. Just a bunch of fucking bullshit. Fucking breaking video games. Honestly, it is kind of cool though that you can get a negative number. That is pretty cool. That's actually true, Kaz. Oh, players in Genshin. I can't beat this boss, man. Oh my god, this boss is so difficult. Oh, what the fuck? He just hits too hard. I don't have Zhongli. Oh my god. And then Honkai chads. I did negative numbers, man. I did negative numbers. The numbers went backwards and the guy still died. It's just fucking they're built different. These people are built different. These Honkai guys, these Honkai dudes indulges of the Honk Pact, they just built a bit different. Which one is it? I don't know which one it is. Is it which one of these is it? Hey, what's up, Gion? Having fun with Honkai? Absolutely, homie. Why? Absolutely, 100%. You not see me enjoying this masterpiece of a game. I haven't played it literally for the past 2 hours. Just been looking at videos. But yes, I'm loving it. Third. Yeah, in Honkai, even the starter. Yeah, you go true. Even the first character goes hard. Search their official channel. I bet. Boom. Ah, this one. Yes, this thing. The preview. I watched a bit of it. Talking about this one? Yeah, I betcha. Cool. I watched a bit of it, but then I was like, I fucking can't be asked. Character designer interview. Yeah, this has them talk about the character. I haven't met this character story-wise, so I don't. But I don't think this will spoil much. So she's summoned. Oh, she's kind of like similar to Platinus, fucking Durandal, whatever, Excelsior with the summoning of a robot. Paint. Oh, oh, did she just create that? Can you guys read? Yeah, you can. It's a math game all along. True. All games are math games, but Honkai takes it to a different level. And even Mobius gave out all the candies. Oh, Grisea's a child. Okay. And everyone can feel it. Period. Ah, she's that character in the group. They can pull some anime references as to what kind of character she could be. Did you just say wait, did the man just say Aponia Mama? Excuse me, sir. What did you just say? Yo. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, man. Guy, designer, dude. Did you just say, by chance, Aponia, and then followed that with a mama? Let me just hear this in 4K really quickly. Huh? Fair enough. I say the same thing every night.
他们在看着格雷修成长的时候，一定也是感触良多。
想到画家，在我脑海里第一印象呢，就是戴着小圆帽那种画画的女生的形象，因为
maybe a language thing, maybe. But she is Mama. What's the last chapter you've seen? 25. Last chapter, main story chapter I've seen is 25. But chapter 1 in Elysian Realm, and then a bit of chapter 2 in Elysian Realm.
通过自己画画的能力来战斗。当然，一般的这种笔袋其实是承受不了这种力量的，所以我们在想，其实这个笔袋是一个特殊材质去制作的，用来就是封存它的力量，所以用崩坏兽的这种材质去点缀了一下。在性格上，因为他就很小就没有父母，然后他又是非常热爱画画，其实他并不是特别会照顾自己，所以呢，你会看到我们设计了从肩膀滑落的裙子的肩带啊，还有手上有残留画画的颜料啊，然后裙摆常常拖在地上这种细节去填补它的。
Is she barefoot?
格雷修的画画天赋从很早就展露了出来。他的画能够治愈人心，疗愈伤痛。这或许是因为他本身有着一颗纯真的内心，
It's not overdoing now.
又或者是因为他眼中的世界本来就是这个样子。毕竟对于格雷修来说，他自身就像是一张白纸，而他外面的世界就像是五颜六色的一些颜料。 这也是他为什么有时候会去模仿音节说话的原因，因为在他看来，这代表着他想去了解这个颜色，想去了解外部的世界，想去用自己的方式去体会自己看到的。
Okay, where's devs working from home? True.
天真善良又安静的小女孩。
Listen. When this guy, if this is one of the devs working from home, man knows what he's doing. Man looks like he's streaming himself. Man looks like he plays and streams Honkai every night. Look at that PC. He's got a fucking Honkai mat, Honkai merch. Razer mouse could be subject to a lot of criticism there, but everything else, man, this guy knows what he's doing. No wonder the devs are working from home. They know what they're doing, man. They're making money. They're fucking putting the effort, putting the sweat, dude. Blood, sweat, and tears in this bad boy.
而是更加
Genshin goes on a fucking break. They have to go home. They're like, yeah, we're taking a break. See you later. They fucking didn't fix the teapot in like 7 fucking years. Fucking Genshin, dude.
注重他孩子气、纯真的一面。鉴于格雷修他小画家的这个身份，我们也在动作当中融入了一些绘画的元素。他会使用自己的画笔进行战斗，为整个战斗过程。
I do like that she like waves the paintbrush around. I like that.
肯定是格雷修用画笔，还有
Okay, what's the mask for? What's the mask for? I'm not attacking him and I'm not criticizing anyone, but what's the mask for? You're recording yourself in your room. What's the mask for?
颜色去作画这样的一个能力，但是很希望格雷修会在那个战斗里面体现出他会加染上其他的颜色，所以就当时确定了普通攻击是获得不同的颜色
Basic attack was absorbed.
蓄力攻击消耗所有的颜色作画，然后进行战斗这样的一个设计。
一般小孩子的动作都会比较可爱灵动，但是格雷修呢，他又是一个比较安静内向的性格，并且他自己也不擅长战斗，所以在动作上他会比一般的小孩子要更加的收敛和娇柔。那么如何在这样一个安静又不谙世事的小女孩的性格和实际游戏战斗表现当中去寻找一个平衡点，就成了一个难题。所以呢，为了弥补这一点，
Oh, that was kind of adorable. She kind of like does this like little hop at the end of her attack there. It's kind of adorable.
这样就会形成一个比较明显的反差，也会使他们各自的特点更加的鲜明。
为了这个快速的战斗，他会优先把一个最具威胁的这个部分先画出来，所以呢，优先会画出上半身和武器，然后颜料的残留也是像
Wait, what?
大家
Wait. Sorry, wait. Hold on. Let me see that really quickly because I think if what he said is what he says actually happens. Okay, let's hope I didn't do this too early. Oh, it is kind of true. Yeah. So okay. That's really cool, actually. They kind of painted the bodies weird in a way to make it actually a painting. It's really cool. That's really cool. But they put so much thought into the specific design of it.
是透过他的力量变出来，而不是专门的他可能一个道具。
That's the beauty of Honkai, I think. I'll talk about this in a second after the video ends. There's a specific beauty of Honkai that just I love so much.
再现一下格雷修的整个作画的一个过程，他会在一开始选定画布，然后使用自己身上的颜色来作画，然后最后
Bro, he's just playing the game, dude. This man's playing the game. Pop off, dude. Pick up the controller, it's a lot easier.
出现的鸟其实是暗喻格雷修的自我。格雷修一直在画室里面作画，经常沉浸在自己的世界里面。
I'm kind of excited to meet the character now, to be quite frank with you.
那么从另外一
I hope she's like,
来说，他
well, she might be.
看起来很像一只
I hope she's soon.
但他其实自己比较渴望飞出。
Kind of seems like a chill, fun character, you know.
了解更多未知的事物，所以大招最后的作画具象化会变
Ultimate to be a painting that shifts into a flock of birds.
从侧面来体现出他的这样的一种。
Oh, that's her ultimate. Oh, that's her ultimate. Is like a zone.
画里的世界很美，希望你能喜欢。
Oh, very nice.
在格雷修看来，现实永远丰富多彩，充满着未知的颜色。所以这也是为什么。
You gotta watch the trailer after. Sure. I think it was that 3-minute video. Sure, I'll watch it. But I want to say this thing that I was gonna say after this video ends. The trailer's gonna be the last thing I watch though. I need to head up.
看， 我们的颜色留在这里了呢。
Yeah, she looks cool. There's one thing that Honkai I fucking love. Honkai doesn't care what element the character is. Domain expansion, actually true. Honkai doesn't care what element the character is. They're just gonna say they're cryo or like ice, for example, but they're gonna make the character look whatever the fuck way they want. So, for example, I never would have assumed that Starchasm Nyx was an ice character, right? Because the character doesn't look like ice, but she is. And I feel like with Griseo, they design the character and they're like, she's a painter. But they don't make it look like she's any element, but then they'll be like, yeah, she's fire. Fair enough. Hey, dude, fair. Honkai does that. Genshin doesn't. Genshin likes to just streamline their elements. So if it's a pyro character, they will just send fire. If the fire isn't necessarily stylized to their kind of persona, except for like a character like, let's say, Yen Fei with her charge attack, which like stamps down like a what's it called? A ballot, hammer, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, they don't stylize their characters as much. They focus on just saying, yeah, this is pyro, you chuck fire. This is cryo, you chuck ice. Whilst in Honkai, it's like, yeah, it's a painter. She paints things, but the paint just happens to be able to do fire damage. Explanation? You don't need one. I love that. I love that a lot. Anyway, last video I'll watch. The trailer. You guys, it's the second one. Is the trailer for Griseo? Grisasio? Second one. This is her trailer. Or is it the third one? Or second? New concept trailer. Honkai devs does have more freedom to express their creativity and their perverseness sometimes. Yeah, it's like, that's true. I think the creativity won a lot more than perverseness. I don't think any character in Honkai is way too perverse. Second, okay, cool. I don't think any character in Honkai, I'll just say this really quickly. I don't think any character is way too lewd, to be quite frank with you. It's just clothing. They're just wearing clothes. It's the player who makes it lewd. Clothing is clothing. So it's like, design the character, unless the character's walking around in a bikini, it's not too lewd. It's just that way. That's how clothing works. So them expressing their creativity is just beautiful to me. Anyway, Honkai 5.8 preview trailer, PV preview, Canvas of Stars. I didn't even know 5.8 is soon. When is 5.8? Really quickly, as we watch this video, someone tell me 5.8. When is that happening?
就像他一样，我总是将他带在身边，这会让我想起他的模样，他的笑容，他对所有人的爱。欢迎，可爱的观众！现在站在各位面前的是百年难遇的天才。 本世纪最伟大的魔术师。
Hello there. Hello there.
海波尼亚妈妈说，
Haponia 妈妈。
消失了的人
Oh.
都变成了星星在保护
Hello
我。
there.
但我不想被大家保护，我也想和大家一样，拥有自己的颜色。 骑士先生，这些颜料要心怀感激的收下哦。快笔臣服于我。
Oh. That man's on fire. Look for help. Oh, Herstra of Thunderskin in line with the previous two. That looks very interesting. That looks very nice. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Oh, they don't have a... Oh, okay, they don't have like a... follow my Twitter. Oh, this is not even... Okay, this is a guy. Fair enough. That's oh, that's all the trailers. That was a nice outfit. That was a good song, dude. They do songs really nice. Cool. That's 5.8. I didn't get a single thing that happened there, but sure. Kelpass was on fire. The nothing's new, really. What else happened? Something with Alicia, I guess. Yeah, that's all I got from that. The latest chapter is kind of a detective story, so it fits that we have a detective event going on right now. NCS is vibe, baby. There's no sub, so it's not really. I'm gonna pull for that outfit. Fair enough. So I won't because I don't have the character. I just hope Griseo is farmable. I thought if she's an SP character, is that right? If she's SP, she's farmable. I'm assuming isn't that the thing? If SP farmable, Honkai character not too lewd. Alicia violated YouTube. Hey, Shin, you got me. You got me. Yeah, you got me. I can't counter that in any way. I was gonna try to counter it. Can't do it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, that was cool. That's in 5.8 though, and I still got a lot of chapters to get through before that, so not now. Guys, that's gonna be the wrap up for the stream though. Thanks so much for hanging out. So much thing I want on next version. It's the 7th Thunder Mate outfit, Griseo gear, and my X-Dolls only. Gotta save up. Gotta save up, man. And this is a character like Asuka, rather, not Asuka, sorry, I will never say that again. Asuka from EVA, all SP are farmable. Fair enough. I wish Kaching was still farmable, but it is what it is. Guys, thank you again so much for hanging out. I do, again, Cecilia, very much apologize about all the disconnects from the stream. Had to restart the stream about 2 times. This is part 3. The streams will be labeled part 2, or part 1, essentially part 2 and part 3, if you are going to rewatch the VOD, essentially. Nothing too much happened in terms of actual story. We just watched a bunch of videos for about 2 hours. But yeah, again, I do apologize about the disconnects. A bit of a internet hiccup tonight, so we decided to slow down and just watch a few YouTube videos. Tomorrow is Genshin Mondays, and tomorrow we're doing a bit of a, listen, it's Genshin, so there's not much fun that can happen. But we're going to be essentially doing the music event and grinding it essentially to the max, doing as much with the music event and getting 100% completion and 100% percentage on all the songs on all difficulties, which is going to be brain-numbingly boring because Genshin doesn't have any fun stuff happening anymore. But that's just the topic for another one. But yeah, again, guys, have a great evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is for you. Have a great one, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream, whenever that is. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.